Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 5, Episode 9 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, our bid to win the Champions League with the club for the first time. And today we have two big games. We are away to Arsenal in the Premier League, and then we are at Wembley for the Carabao Cup Final against Liverpool. That is going to be huge. Now, I thought we'd start and have a look at dynamics today with the departure of Liam Cooper, of course, club captain, last episode. A good opportunity to kind of see where that leaves the dressing room. You can see here, excellent across the board in terms of team cohesion, dressing room atmosphere, and managerial support, which is excellent. There's two unhappy players. Leao wanted to go out on loan. We don't want him to go out on loan because we only have three sort of top-line strikers, of which he is one. So ideally we don't want him to go out on loan, but you can kind of see, if you see his game time down here, he's had 8 starts, 9 off the bench, 6 goals. He probably deserves more game time. So the problem is that we're kind of sharing him and Edmondson with the backup role to Haaland this season. And Ferreira, once he was disappointed he didn't go out on loan. He's kind of the third or fourth choice right fullback at this point. He's pacey, which is why we got him in, but he's not really coming along in the attacking sense with dribbling and crossing. So I'm thinking we might even just let him go at the end of the season. I'm still deciding on that one. But in terms of the hierarchy, we did, of course, name, you can see there, Calvin Phillips, the new captain. Sutar is the vice captain. You can see the way that the hierarchy is there. We essentially have very good support. It's just Brad Darrich. Now, he was angry at me not that long ago, so it's not surprising he doesn't support me. But everybody else there does support me, which is excellent. And the social groups are coming together nicely. I obviously prefer to have all one social group, but the fact that it's two, as long as I don't get too cliquey and sort of us versus them, then that should be fine as well. So dressing room, I think the dynamics are looking really, really good, and you'd hope that considering we're having a good season on the pitch as well. Now, before we get to the Arsenal game, 2 games to catch you up on, starting off with our league match against Tottenham. We fell behind when Dele Alli capitalised on a poor clearance, but we grabbed a share of the points when Jared Bowen played in Haaland. We should have won this game. We really, really should have. We just didn't take chances. They went ahead, as you saw there. Haaland pulled us back level. You can see, look, we had more shots on goal. We had the better players, and we had the better players in attacking positions as opposed to them in defensive positions. But the game after this, I actually went and beat, I think it was Manchester City 7-0. So 1-1 at home to Spurs. Looking at their next game, didn't seem all that bad. The second game to catch you up on, the final one, is another home game, this time against Nottingham Forest. Only 1 goal in this one, Jared Bowen deceiving the keeper. This is one of those games we played really, really well. We just couldn't score. Jared Bowen got there in the end. I'm not completely sure he meant it, but you can see by the match stats again. We dominated the game, but the player ratings also tell a story. We sort of played well as a team without. I think if we played a better team than Forest, we may have been in a little bit of trouble in this one. But we got another narrow, undeserved, arguably 1-0 win. And there we go. You can see the league table. We are top, 2 points ahead of Liverpool, 6 points ahead of Manchester City, and then you're looking at what? 12 points back to Chelsea. It's daylight after that anyway. So we're looking really, really good for a top 6 finish. We're still waiting on our draw for the Europa League second knockout round. Of course, topping the group, we don't play the first knockout round. We should find that out this episode, I believe. So that's something else to look forward to. But right now, we have Arsenal. Away from home in the league. They're up to 6. They're in decent form. You can see they were struggling early on this year. They've really, really kicked on, which is a little bit annoying. We have a mixed record against them: 3 wins, 3 losses, and a single draw from the that'll be 7 games we've played them. Unai Emery is still their manager, a balanced standard playing style. Have a look at Unai Emery. There we go. He hasn't changed much since we played him last time. This is what we're expecting from them. We are expecting them to come out in the 4-2-3-1 formation. We can see here their positional heat map, relatively standard. They sort of are a little bit central in their attacking areas. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. Not afraid to go long, which always makes it a little bit more difficult to set up against them. But it's the team we're sending out. Now, my hope is that this team more or less will be able to play this game and the Carabao Cup Final. I think it's our strongest team right now. So Onana goes in goal. Zagreb, Pongranic, Wood, and Coyle are the back 4. Phillips and Mariba go in midfield. It's Under, it's Renier, and it's Valverde in behind the great man Erling Haaland. I got his name right. Go on. Let's see what we can do here. That entire intro, I was like, Erling Haaland in my head, and I got it right. Go on. What a good start to the episode that is. Hopefully it doesn't go downhill from here. They're a good team, aren't they, Arsenal? So this is going to be tough for us. What do we say? They expected to go out there, prove a point. We've been on a decent run, impressed me. Let's go with that. It's tried and tested. Yeah, I think earlier on in the season, I would have said maybe, yeah, well, I expect to take something from Arsenal. And their recent form and away from home, that's going to be tough. And here we go. This is absolutely... No, it's not massive because, we're still going to be in the title race even if we lose the game. But we can really send down a marker here, couldn't we, to Liverpool and the rest of the league that, we're really up for this title and we're really going to fight for it. As I said, away from home against a good team that's in form, I'd probably take a draw. But, you can see we're attacking. We're never going to actually play for a draw. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do here. We are trying to exploit the flanks, which doesn't appear to be working too well for us. So I wonder if we maybe take that off. Let's try the middle for a second here and see if sort of into the break, if that makes any difference. You'll notice Rennie is back from his Brazil duty. I'm assuming it was Olympic qualifiers, but I don't actually know what he was doing. Here we go. A demand more. We've got a throw late in the first half. Mariba goes back to Wood. Wood goes down the line there for Under. Can Under get a cross in? He goes back for Coyle. Where's Coyle's cross? There it is. Back post. Velvake's there. And Velvake heads us into the lead. His 10th goal of the season. An assist for Louis Coyle. And right on the stroke of half-time, we've only gone and taken the lead away to the great Arsenal. They're not that great. They were second in the league last year, though. They're a decent team. Under goes back for Coyle. Coyle, it's a good ball. And look at Velvake. I tell you what, I thought he was a Messi at first. I think he's a new Cristiano Ronaldo. He's good in the air as well as on the ground. What a player we have signed in Felix Velvake. I'll try and give you a look at him. Let's click here and have a look at him. He's good in the air. He's good on the ground. He is technically actually not that brilliant, if we're completely honest with ourselves. But physically, he's an absolute monster. He's only 19 as well, so lots of room for improvement there. But that is a relatively good first half, I'd say. Let's give it an assertive. Don't get complacent out there, boys. We haven't seen much from them. We didn't see much from ourselves either. So it's a tight game. So we don't want to get ourselves carried away here. We didn't see anything really from Haaland. Let's give him a not good enough. See if we can fire him up. All right, let's get back out there, I think. Phillips only played a 6-6. Let's tell him he's not good enough either. And hopefully, get off to a nice start in this second half. Add a second goal, and then we'll be away. I mean, exploiting the middle sort of led to the goal, didn't it? But whether or not it's actually helping us. Look, they're having so much of the ball, so much shots, we're not seeing any of them. So I can only assume they're from distance. All right, it's not Haaland's day up top. Let's try something different up there. Let's get Ryan Edmondson on as a pressing forward. Under's not having a great day either. Neither is Renier. Mariba's on a booking. We'll leave it for now. It's one of these. If it's not broke, I don't really want to touch it. We'll tell them to concentrate. I mean, the match stats say that they're all over us, but we haven't seen anything. Here we go. It's Leno with a goal kick for them. Plays it short. Edmondson goes to close down the defender. Can we win the ball back there? No, we can't. And are we going to see something from them just at the wrong time? 10 minutes to go in the game, more or less, with stoppages. Rose Smith is there. Oh, it's a good pass. Leon Bailey over the bar, though. Let that be your warning sign, boys. Let's drop it off to positive. Calvin Phillips over a free kick. It's decent. It's in a good area. Pomgrenich! Just over the bar. Let's start and close this thing down a little bit. We'll lower our tempo down. We'll play for set pieces. We'll slow it down. I'm wondering if we maybe do this as well. I don't usually like to change the way we're defending. If we're going to play for set pieces, we may as well waste time when we get them. Come on, boys. Come on. Demand a little bit more. We're so close here, boys. We're so close. 1-0 wins can be disappointing. This would be not disappointing. To be absolutely massive. Are we going to get there? Referee, in your own time, mate. There it is. We get there. It's a 1-0 win away to the Arsenal. And that could prove absolutely crucial. You look at those match stats and you say we were lucky, but we didn't see anything from them. About that one chance, that one Leon Bailey shot. Leeds, fortunate to beat Arsenal. I don't know about that. I mean, as I said, you look at the match stats and they did have a lot of shots, but we didn't see any of them. And if we check out what that does to the league table, we've played a game more now, but that's a 5-point gap over Liverpool. That's massive pressure on them now to go and win their next game in the league. So next game is actually us in the cup. Let's wait, going off to Wembley, boys. We're off to Wembley. Okay, before we get to Wembley, we do have the Europa League second knockout draw to come here. Let's have a look. I believe it is an open draw, so it doesn't matter. We can get anybody here. So let's have a look at who's in the draw. So Man City, who we would obviously rather avoid, even though they're struggling in the league this year. There's Napoli, Bayer Leverkusen, Zenit St. Petersburg, ourselves, Monaco, Lille, Hoffenheim, and then if we go over to the side here, we've got Ajax, Lazio, Galatasaray, RB Leipzig, Dynamo Kiev, Atletico Bilbao, Trabzonspor, and Feyenoord. Now, we had Feyenoord in the group stage. Of the ones you'd like to avoid there, I'd say obviously Man City stands out, doesn't it? You'd rather avoid probably Monaco. You'd probably rather avoid Lazio or Napoli, sort of the teams from the bigger leagues. But it looks, looking at that, it looks like a very winnable competition, doesn't it? Let's have a look here, especially with City struggling as they are. First name out is RB Leipzig. Probably rather avoid them. They get Zenit. Feyenoord, who we had in the group stage, of course. They get Manchester City. Godspeed, Feyenoord. May you knock them out for us. Galatasaray. That's probably one Leeds would rather avoid, isn't it, really? Lille versus Athletic Bilbao. Trabzonspor. We'll take Trabzonspor. We do get Trabzonspor. So we're going to Turkey. We've gone there already this season, of course, and beaten Fenerbahce. But Trabzonspor is going to be an interesting tie. Ajax get Lazio, Leverkusen get Kiev, and Hoffenheim get Monaco. So there we go. That is the second knockout round group stage. A draw. It's Trabzonspor for us, but up next, it's Wembley. Okay, here we go. Off to Wembley. We are playing Liverpool. We're not the favourites, which is maybe a little bit surprising, but they're a good team, aren't they? They're a really good team. We've played them 12 times. We've lost 10. We've won 2. We did win at Wembley in the FA Cup Final. We've also lost to them at Wembley before, so we're 1-1 there. We did beat them earlier on in the season at our place in the league. So this season, we're not doing too badly against them. We can see there, Jurgen Klopp is such a good manager. Attacking direct style. If we have a look at what we're expecting from them here, we can see this is how we're expecting them to come out and face us. Heat map there. You can see they do like to push high up the field. Maybe there's a little bit of space in behind there for us. We can see their passing networks and their key passes there as well. And this is the team we're sending out. Now, I have made a couple of changes, so hopefully they'll pay off for us. Onana continues in goal. Same back four of Zagreb, Pongranic, Wood, and Coyle. Phillips and Mariba go in midfield. We've got Bowen coming in for Under. Under didn't quite do it against Arsenal as much as I would have liked. Ruiz comes into this one. He scores, doesn't he? He scores big goals for us. He comes in for Renier, who moves over to the bench. Vervaeke continues with Haaland up top. Yeah, this is big. This is huge. Alright, suited and booted. Let's go win a trophy, boys. So you can see they are lining up as expected. What do we want to say in the dressing room? Go out there and win this for the supporters. Let's go with that. Some calm. Fans have been fantastic. Let's go out there and give them a trophy. We haven't won this one before. We've won the FA Cup. Of course, we've won the Europa League. But we have not, as yet, won the Carabao Cup. And here we go. I feel the nerves instantly. We see if we have enough in us here to beat Liverpool. We have really, really struggled with them in the past. Salah's looking a little bit tired to start. Hopefully, that will only degrade from there. Kane, Mane, Olomo, or however you say, Olmo, I guess you'd pronounce that. Sander Berg's there as well. They're a good team. Mo Salah with a corner. Away, please, boys. Wood does get it away. We're going to pick that up, are we? Yes, Vervaeke has it. Vervaeke goes back to Zagreb. Keep possession. Pongranic goes long, looks for Haaland. It's hacked forwards. Are we going to get to that? Salah gets to it first, and I'm a little bit concerned now. This highlight's been a little bit long, a little bit scrappy. Zagreb's there. What a tackle that is. He finds Vervaeke. Can Vervaeke find Bowen? He goes himself. Go on, Vervaeke. What's he got for us? Felix Vervaeke to Haaland. Oh, it's a good tackle. And Haaland just didn't quite settle. Look at his head in his hands as he runs away. He knows it was a chance. Bowen with a corner. It's decent. It's headed away. Ruiz will pick it up. What can we do here? Ruiz. Ruiz beats his man. Can he get a cross in? Abel Ruiz. He's got 2 men on him. They still can't stop the crosses. Bowen down to Haaland. Haaland turns. Haaland shoots and Haaland scores. Has it been given? Oh, what's wrong with that, referee? Haaland's offside. He scored with 3 defenders in front of him. How can he be offside? Mariba's picked up a knock. What's happened there? Potential lower leg injury. Is it just a bruise or is it something more serious than that? I haven't seen anything. It looks like it might just be a bruise. We do have a leaner on the bench we can bring on if it's anything more serious. I haven't seen what sort of injury it is. Let's try to demand more here. Another corner. Bowen. Decent. Vervaeke. Oh, straight into the hands of Alisson. And they've got it forward quickly. And they've got Salah. It's 2-on-1. You'd like to think. He's gone past one though. He's not even there. Mo Salah. And he scores. F*** off. One man against 2. And we find ourselves a goal down. Show some passion, boys. They've got it forward quickly. Who's that that's dove in? Oh, that's a silly tackle, Zagreb. Usually he's so reliable. And Coyle, mate, you don't have to be allergic to him. Go and help your goalkeeper. Oh, it was not great, was it? What have we got with Marie? We still don't know what sort of injury it is. We'll check at half-time, but 1-0 down, and we've had the ball in the back of the net, but yeah, I wouldn't say we've been great. Can we see what sort of injury this is, please, game? If I click here, can I click on him? Just let me see what sort of injury he has. Alright, so we want to go to reports, I guess. Is there medical report? It's not going to tell me, is it? Just give me some idea. Is it a potential, like, muscle pull, or is it a bruise? Like, that's really frustrating. Anyway, not pitch, team talk. I'm falling to pieces here. Boys, show me something different second half, please. Coyle, that was such bad defending. It was horrible, wasn't it? Haaland's not having a great day. We do have options on the bench. Liao, Renier, and Alina. Warm up, boys. You might be needed this second half. Let's get back out there, though. Let's give them some encouragement. Tell them to get creative. And Mariba's has taken a serious blow for the worst there. So let's get Alina on for him. Salah's injured. That's what you get for scoring on us, mate. Alright, let's try something different here. Let's try exploiting the middle, perhaps. Actually, let's try not exploiting anything. And I wonder if... we'll keep getting stuck in. De Bruyne shin. After all that, now I see it's De Bruyne shin after I've taken him off. Ridiculous. Alright, let's go counter press them. Take get stuck in off. Let's take get stuck in off, but we'll counter press. I think if we're getting stuck in and counter pressing, we'll probably end up with a red card. Haaland's not having a great day. Alright, so let's get Liao on for him. And we'll go from there, I guess. Is there something in this game for us? Come on, boys. Come on. Here we go. It's a throw. Coyle with the throw. Back for Alina. Alina goes back for Wood. Wood across for Pongranich. Pongranich takes his time all the way back to Onana. I don't mind patience as long as it leads somewhere. Here we go again with Wood. Wood for Coyle. Coyle. It's a decent ball there for Alina, for Phillips. Calvin Phillips over the top. It's Liao. It's Rafael Liao. We can't stick it away. Oh, it was a good opportunity as well, wasn't it? Let's tell him to concentrate, I think, this next shout. Here we go. It's a set piece. Calvin Phillips to knock it in. It's decent. It's in the area, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. And what's going to become of this? They've lumped it forward again. We're not going to hit on the break again, are we? Win that, please. Coyle's there. He's got to put that out, I think. If you're not going to find a teammate. Mane brings it forward. Good tackle from Alina. More than just a pretty player, isn't he? Coyle and Bowen exchange passes. Alina goes early. It's Liao. Is Liao onto it? Liao! Oh, what a goal from Rafael Liao! A strike from the heavens, and it's 1-1 at Wembley. What a goal from Liao. I think we've just seen goal of the season. Absolutely stunning, stunning strike. It was a glorified punt forward from Alina. Liao's got onto it, and look at this. One touch. Have some of that. The goalkeeper, I don't know what he's doing. It's really quite central in the back of the net, but it's a stunning strike from Liao. And it's 1-1. Go on, Leeds. What a goal that was. All right, now let's keep our heads here. Let's not go and throw this all away, please. Olmo brings it forward. Can we get a foot in? Oh, it's a good ball through for Harry Kane. Oh, it's a big save from Onana. I'm thinking, let's tighten up these lines. Let's do that. No, let's not push up much higher. Let's just tighten up the lines. We've got a corner to defend now. Can we do that, please, boys? Pongranich is there. Heads it clear. They're going to keep possession, though, with Alexander-Arnold. Back there to Grimaldo. Pongranich gets it clear. Abel Ruiz sort of completes a half clearance. And there we go. They go back and complete the clearance for us. All right, let's put some pressure on here, boys. Not three of you. Just one will do. That's maybe a little bit too much pressure. We've left ourselves open now in a wide area. Alexander-Arnold brings it forward, and that ends the highlight. Another highlight begins. It's really opened up this game, hasn't it? Come on, boys. It's there. It's away from Pongranich. It's not completely cleared, though. It's blocked beautifully. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back pass, boys. Onana heads it clear. We're under quite a bit of pressure here, aren't we? Zagreb does well. Let's be sensible. He does brilliantly quite there, actually. Pongranich up there for Vervaeke. Vervaeke turns into space. It's forward for Liao. Liao's in again. Decent save. We have the corner. This is a really exciting game, isn't it? Phillips now to knock it in. Bit of quality, please, mate. It's decent. It's headed away, though. Alexander-Arnold punts it forward, and it's headed down, and we come straight back for another highlight. Onana with the free kick, it looks like, there from Greenwich. Across for Wood. Wood spreads it. What a ball that is for Bowen. Can Bowen produce a little bit of magic? It's Jared Bowen. It's a good ball for Abel Ruiz. Ruiz! It's a good save. Velvake is going to keep it in, is he? Yes, he is. No, he's not. What's happened? Offside, perhaps, for Velvake. Yes, it is. Offside. So close for Ruiz there as well. Come on, boys. Demand more. One final push. They've brought a striker on for a winger. I wonder if they've changed formations here or not. Lautaro Martinez plays it forward there for Harry Kane. It's a decent ball to the edge of the area, and Sander Berg knocks it in. And it's 2-1 to Liverpool, and suddenly it looks a little bit desperate. Let's try hitting early. Let's not try anything there. Yeah. Oh, it's a horrible kind of time to concede. A horrible goal to concede. Have we made our 3 subs, or do we have another sub to go? Who have we brought on? We've brought on Alina, and we've brought on Liao. We might still have another sub. It would seem silly to leave Renier on the bench, wouldn't it? So what can we do here? We can take off. Who's not having a great game out there? Bowen. Oh, you know, okay, so we can take Bowen off. We can stick Ruiz out there. There we go, and that works. Bowen's on a booking as well, so maybe that makes sense. Let's see if Renier can do something here for us off the bench. Come on, boys. Let's get creative. Come on. Oh, we're running out of time. We're into stoppage time. Pongranic has it. Can we rescue a late goal here and take it into extra time? Alina goes wide there for Abel Ruiz. Beats his man. Go on, Abel. Sensible. It's Renier! Oh! Renier off the bench. Equalises again in stoppage time. A 9th goal of the season for him. And I think we're going to extra time. There's still 6 minutes to go here. There's still time for a winner. I tell you what, the substitutes haven't half worked, have they? What a run by Ruiz, and Renier. It's a good dink finish over the goalkeeper. Should he have started the game? There's definitely an argument to make there, isn't there? Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, it's a kick-off highlight. We've told him to get creative. Should we have told him just to concentrate? Am I getting too excited in a cup final here and losing all composure? Almost definitely yes. Velvake with a good track back there. Gets it clear. Oh, they're coming for us again, aren't they? Back post! Oh, you Well, that didn't last long, did it? Oh, I feel like crying. What can you do? What can you do? It's another highlight. Can we equalise for a 3rd time? Surely, surely not. Alina has the ball at his feet. Back for Coyle, for Wood. Wood, can he go across for Pongranic? He can. Pongranic is in there for Renier. He's got space in front of him. Go on, Renier. Go on, Renier. What can he do? Can he find a pass? Can he find a finish? Oh. Was that the chance? Are we going to get another chance? Do we deserve another chance? All these questions. We're about to find out. 20 seconds to go in stoppage time. Ball in. Wood away. It's blocked. Oh, a good block it was there as well. But we've left Gomez in too much space there. It's a good tackle from Pongranic coming across the cover. He's found Liao. Go on, Rafa. Come on, mate. Can he get across into the box? We've got men forward. It was going there. Who was that? It was going straight to Alina. We do have it though. Alina has it now. He goes wide for Velvake. Can Velvake get a ball into the box? It's late. It's there. It's headed away. It's optical illusion looked like it was going towards goal. And I think that is going to be that. It's another 3-2 result between Leeds and Liverpool, but this time it's not gone our way. Oh no. Oh, what a save that is for Onana. Onana, it's not going to make any difference now unless we can win the header here, go up the other end, but we're 50 seconds over time. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, it was a great game to watch, wasn't it? Should we have maybe been a little bit more sensible when we got that Renier equaliser? Vervaeke brings it forward. It's just when you think he's going to get past, tackled away. And surely now this is it. I mean, how much time does the ref want to wait on? I'm happy to do it. Let's keep going. But surely we're getting down to the last throws now. It's there. It's Liao! And, I mean, we've had our chances, haven't we now? Surely. Can we put some pressure on? Just slide in, mate. And there it is. Well, sorry, guys. It's really disappointing, obviously. I just wonder if maybe I should have been a little bit more sensible, perhaps, after after that Renier goal, because we just clocked off, didn't we? And straight away they went up and won the game. Well, Aussie, you played your part in a classic final, but presumably you're disappointed. No, mate, I'm bloody ecstatic. How do you think I feel? I mean, look, clearly we've been caught out celebrating a goal today, and it's cost us. And we're devastated, but the people I feel bad for, really, it's these fans up here. They've come down all this way, and we've let them down today. We've really, really let them down, and they're the ones I feel bad for. Well, thank you, Aussie, and commiserations. So there we go, defeat in the EFL Cup Final. Like I said, it's a classic final, but unfortunately, it's one of those that every time it's replayed, we're going to have to remember the heartbreak that was. But there we go, Southgate's at Wembley. Who's you looking at? Coyle, Wood, Phillips, Jared Bowen. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm really disappointed at that one. But there we go. We're runners up. I hate losing cup finals. We should have just lost in the semi-final. But there we go. That's it for today. A quick update of the league table. We're still looking good there. 5 points clear of Liverpool. Yes, they have a game in hand, and it's against Manchester City, it looks like. So that's not the easiest. They're not the 14th worst team in the Premier League, I would hasten to guess. But there we go. So you never know. But we're at least 2 points clear of them still. And yeah, Carabao Cup just wasn't meant to be this year. But that's it for today. As I said, if you did enjoy that episode, it wasn't. I think it was enjoyable. We just didn't get the result we wanted at Wembley. And that Arsenal game seems a long time ago now, doesn't it? But thumbs up if you have enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time. I think what we'll do is we'll do a double-header against Trabzonspor, home and away in the Europa League second knockout round, and see if we can get ourselves into the quarterfinals of that competition, see if we can win that for a second time. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.